Good morning, Bermuda. How are you doing today? Happy Merry Prince Day to you. This is the second day of Cup Match where already Somerset has begun to make inroads into the St. George's team. Another wicket down this morning, so that fight is on. However, what we're here to talk to you about this morning is what is happening from a policing perspective down at the ground. There will be another heavy police presence here at the game, as well as at the various beaches and various areas where events will be taking place around the island today and tonight. As you can see here, we have police officers and fire officers already on duty and standby for any events that may occur, any eventuality that may pop up down here at the game. And again, the same situation exists at many of the areas around the island where people will be gathering today. You will see heavy police presence on the roads. Saw a couple people being pulled over as I made my way down here to St. George's cricket ground where the game, of course, is being played. Tickets being issued. I'm sure those people are going to be appearing before the courts for speeding or what have you. Some may very well just receive warnings. There is, of course, one individual who was arrested last night for suspicion of driving under the influence. And there are a couple other people who are already in the lockup at the Hamilton police station. Avoid that. You don't want to do that. We gave you some choices on our Facebook page. Out in the open, at the game, at the beach or what have you, or Hamilton police station. You don't want to be at Hamilton police station. What I'm going to do now is going to what we call the Jack, which is the main control center here at the St. George's cricket ground for the team, which will be the Ministry of Health, the police, and everyone down here at St. George's, who, as we mentioned yesterday, are working together to ensure that there is a safe cup match. And there are no unfortunate incidents, no untoward incidents. And should something happen, perchance, that they have the facilities and the personnel here to deal with it. So we are now inside what we call the Jack. Pardon me for the way things look. But it's not really poor lighting, but they have to keep things at a minimum in here as they continue to work to secure cup match. And right now we're going to be speaking with one of the police officers who is down here, and that would be Detective Inspector, is it?
Acting Chief.
Acting Chief Inspector, Mr. Kenton Trott. Mr. Trott, what exactly is the situation here? We know that there was some happening down in Cup Match today. We know that there were some issues with people parking on the streets and so on. Give us some indication as to what you intend to be doing, you and your team intend to be doing today to deal with these matters.
All right, happy Cup Match, Bermuda. Happy Merry Prince Day. So today, the main focus is just to ensure the free flow of traffic. Obviously, inside the grounds, we have security, we have police, we have other teams, we have the Royal Bermuda Regiment as well. So we got the ground secure, but outside is our major concern because people are parking recklessly. Yesterday, just so you guys are aware, we did tow a vehicle. If you are blocking the emergency entrance to any location so that we can't get fire trucks, ambulance, police vehicles in, your vehicle will be towed. So we're trying to give people courtesy calls, we're trying to let people know, but however, do not park where you know you're not supposed to park. We want everybody to have a great day, have a safe day, have an enjoyable day. Come down, have a good time, but make sure you're respecting all the laws and regulations that are in place. Also, please listen to the stewards, listen to the security. They're only trying to make sure that everyone is safe and that the event goes off without any incident. So pack your patience if you're coming. Please make sure to bring water, make sure to bring fluids, and make sure that you are taking care of yourselves and look out for one another.
What about in terms of the roads outside the grounds and beyond the precincts of the St. George's Cricket Club? Because as we've been highlighting prior to Cup Match, in our pre-Cup Match press conference, we indicated that there will be a heavy police presence around the island.
Yes, there will be a heavy police presence right through the weekend, all the way up until non-mariners on Sunday. So please drive with caution and consideration. Make sure that you're following all the laws. Please do not drink and drive, okay? Everybody drives safe. We want everybody to get to their destination. If you need to carpool, if you need to book a designated driver, book a taxi, limo in advance. So please, we don't want any more incidents to take place where someone loses their lives on the road. So please, Bermuda, drive safely, don't drink and drive, and make sure to be responsible.
Mr. Trott, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And over here we have the St. John's. Actually, before we get to St. John's Ambulance, let me talk to the St. George's official. Romeo is what they call him. Romeo, wherefore art thou? Who is actually the representative here from the club at what they call the JAC. What exactly does JAC stand for? Let's clear that up first.
It's the Joint Agency Command Center.
And what is happening here in terms of St. George's today? What have they prepared? What is lined up for today down here at the game? And what would you want from the patrons?
I would like for them to come in to watch the match. It's not decided yet, of course. And just be mindful of the weather, the heat. Make sure you're hydrating, drinking water, taking care of yourself. It's going to be a long, hot day. And just be patient with us. You'll experience some lines coming in the afternoon. So that's where I think people need to pack their patience, but come out and have a good time at Cup Match.
It seems so that the game is probably going to be over in quick time. Is that what you're hoping for?
In my opinion, the game is going to go to 20 overs. Yeah, we're going to stay there and bat all day. That's the plan.
But come down, have a good time, just
Yes.
obey the rules.
Yeah, enjoy Cup Match. That's what it's about. The atmosphere, the people, the fun. Yeah, please come down and hang out and have a good time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Right.
And over here we have the representatives from the Ministry of Health and as well as St. John's Ambulance. Now, there were a few calls yesterday for individuals who needed assistance because they were dehydrated or dealing with heat stroke and the like. Couple people had minor injuries. You know, the usual, coming down those steps from the third floor, probably twisted an ankle and such. So the representative from St. John's Ambulance, he has the same hairstyle as me. I'm not sure of his name. We look alike only by head. Give me your name, please, and share with us some advice on what to do to come when you get down here or on your way here to avoid having to receive medical attention.
Yeah, so Jeffrey Borges here, Commissioner for St. John's. So it's very hot here at Cup Match today, so we're just asking people to stay hydrated, drink water, and be careful as they're walking to make sure that they, don't trip over anything dangerous and whatnot. So.
Now, how many cases of dehydration and heat stroke did you guys have to deal with yesterday?
So we had about 11 patients yesterday. It was a mixture of heat stroke and dehydration. Today we're hoping it's not going to be as bad as yesterday, but Friday is always the worst day. So again, stay hydrated and drink lots of water.
Now, your vehicles had to come in and out of here. Well, the ambulances had to come in and out of here a couple times yesterday. We had a situation where a vehicle was blocking the road. We explained to people how important it is for the ambulance to get to their location in the shortest period of time as possible.
Yeah, so whenever there's an emergency, it's get there as quickly as possible, right? So we can't have vehicles blocking ambulances because that delays our response time. So that's why we need vehicles, easy access, and a way to respond to the call as quickly as possible. So the ambulance is stationed inside the grounds, and as we get a call, we disperse them as needed.
So again, hydrate,
drink lots of water, and stay safe and have a good time.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So we will move on now to the representative of the Bermuda Hospitals Board. That is Mr. Dean Paris. He has a lot more here than I do, clearly. You will see that in a bit. Mr. Paris, what is happening with the Bermuda Hospitals Board in terms of the provision of health services, not here, but at its location, of course, the King Edward Memorial Hospital and the Lamfogo Clinic down here in St. David's?
So right now, if someone needs care, they're able to go there. We're open from 12 to 8 today. We will also use it as a mediary for people that are taken from here. Now, if they require acute care, they will be transported to King Edward Hospital. So it's just important that everyone stays hydrated because that's most of the cases that we're seeing right now, dehydration. So everyone just needs to stay hydrated and be safe.
So we are fully staffed at both locations for individuals who may need medical attention, medical assistance?
Yes, we are. We're staffed at the King Edward Hospital as well as the urgent care. So we're fully staffed for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we're going to hear, if you have a look over here, we can see what's happening. So if you think you might be at the ground and not doing the right thing or whatever, we want you to know that there are security cameras almost everywhere. And if you look here, no video games. This is actually the game being monitored from the various cameras that have been set up around the area. So police have a bird's eye view. The health and authorities have a bird's eye view of what's happening to make sure that everyone is here and they have a safe cup match, uneventful cup match. We're going to speak now with Mr. Armel Thomas, who is from the Department of Environmental Health. Mr. Thomas, what is happening down here today? And you have on Somerset colors. I won't argue with that. I have my tattoo is Somerset colors, blue and red, but I've been forced to support St. George's this year. Tell us a little bit about the environmental health aspect of cup match.
Well, the most important thing here is people bringing in foods, people selling foods, water, drinks, beverages, you name it. The bathrooms, So we want to make sure that all of these things are safe and clean. And at this particular moment, I can say that St. George's is a thumbs up. They have persons cleaning their bathrooms. They have persons topping up things. The most important things I say to the public is to back the patient, especially headgear like a gut covering. It's very, very hot. So not too many major issues yesterday, but it was things that we were able to rectify right on the ground.
All right, thank you very much.
Speedy. Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate your assistance down here. And of course, we did mention yesterday in our social media posts that one of the main players, one of the main partners in this whole joint-up approach to ensuring a safe and secure cup match is SAS Security. I don't know the lovely young lady's name, but she's going to tell us, and she's going to tell us what she would like from the public, what she and her organization would like and appreciate from the public when they come down to the grounds today.
Good afternoon, Gary. My name is Zena Darrow, and I'm a member of the SAS Protection Services Limited. What we're looking for from the community is to come, have a good time, enjoy yourselves, be mindful of your restricted areas, and be mindful of the instructions that you receive from from my fellow security officers. Our goal is to keep you safe, to keep the ground safe, and everyone having a good time. We again will encourage you with what others have said. Hydrate, drink, alternate between your libations and some water to make sure that you keep your faculties above you. We've already had one incident this morning early, and we're just wanting to encourage people that to come out, have a good time, and pretty much obey the instructions that you're getting. They're not to hurt you or to restrict you, they're to keep you safe. And our primary responsibility here is to coordinate between all the services and the security. So calls come in to me, I speak to the officers in charge, the fire department, etc., and then we set a plan to deal with whatever situation comes in. So looking forward to seeing you all here. Come have lots of fun. Still room for everybody. And happy Cup Match Bermuda.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So you've heard it from all the various officials, the representatives of the various agencies, helping agencies, health agencies, of course police and the other groups here down at Cup Match who are working to ensure that things remain calm and that all is well at the game, which of course ends today, the second day, which is of course Mary Prince Day. So with that, you are aware of what's happening around the island, what measures have been implemented to keep you safe and secure here at the game. So enjoy the rest of the second day of Cup Match, and of course, more importantly, Merry Prince Day.